Hey guys, we're over at Renee's house. And if you guys don't know who Renee is, you need to go. We'll put a link to the video about her custom Triumph we built for her a couple years ago. But we've got a really cool story to tell you about a vehicle that she just got. And whatever, you're gonna see what's happened. Let's go talk to Renee. So, you can see she's got some similar afflictions to me. Her 911, which I have to admit, I think I had somewhat of an influence over. It's kind of my fault. Her Triumph that we built, and this is the vehicle in question, her MG. Let's get her to come out here. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good. We put this off long enough. Sorry, I'm a little sweaty already.
That's all right. We're gonna do this?
Yes, we're ready to do this.
Oh my God, so exciting.
All right, so just leave the door open so the air conditioner can flow out.
Okay, perfect.
So, this is your ride, and today's the day we're gonna drive it finally, right?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
So let's do this. Tell me the story. Tell them the story about this car. Obviously, I know the story, but I want to share it.
Yeah, of course. All right, so I was married to a crazy adrenaline junkie French guy. We were together 22 years. He was an off-road Baja racer, and he had a big car collection. And unfortunately, he had a short battle with cancer. He was given 6 months to live, and one of the things, we had to get his affairs in order, and so we had to sell 16 of his cars that he had.
I didn't realize it was that many.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
many of them didn't work, and a lot of them were just,
Projects.
Yeah, projects.
I have no idea what that's like.
Like, right? No, you wouldn't know at all.
All my stuff runs. Sorry.
And so, anyway, so we sold all the cars, and then unfortunately he passed away. And about 4 months later, I was looking at my Amex bill, and I had a charge for a reoccurring storage space, and my motorcycle was in a storage space, but I could have sworn it was on the MasterCard. And I was like, wait a minute. So then I look at the MasterCard statement, and I also see a charge for a storage space. And I'm like, I have 2 storage spaces, what's going on? Well, lo and behold, there was one under his name, and I didn't have the keys to it, and so I went, and I didn't know what was in the storage space, and so they had to cut the lock off and then open it up,
So
and
hold on.
ta-da.
Before they opened this up, were you like, what am I gonna find?
Yeah, I'm like dead bodies. Like, I mean, I don't know what's in here.
What was that movie? Was it Silence of the Lambs, or were they like open up the storage unit and it's dark inside?
Yeah,
Were you a little worried?
I mean, I assumed it was probably a car, but I really didn't know.
Right, okay.
So
they open it up, and
I open it up, and this little cutie comes out, and I remember him telling me he had gotten it, but I mean, he had so many cars, and he was wheeling and dealing all the time, and trading, and it was just hard to keep up with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here it is, and I'm super excited.
So it's in a '59 MGA 1600, which is kind of the later version of this car. The MGA really was what, it's a sports car, but it was considered to be like their new thing.
Yeah.
The MGA built like wooden framed cars and such before this. And so this was them kind of coming into the modern age and the modern era, which you can imagine, in the 50s, this would have been like really a quite modern sports car. It's a small sports car, but it obviously wasn't built for the American market, but it was a really cool car. So how I came into the story was that I see in her story on her Instagram, this MGA coming out. She's like, look at this great surprise I just found. And I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. First of all, that it's an MGA, but it's a coupe, which is even more rare. And I just love these cars. I have an E-Type Jag, which is like the bigger brother of these cars. But a very similar, the quintessential British 2-seater sports car with the wire wheels. It's just so kick-ass. And when I saw, even in your story, I saw the stickers on the side of it. I was like, this is someone's like rally car.
Yeah.
When I say rally car, I mean like off-road rally, which most people think of. It's that a lot of the collectors get together and they rally their cars cross country or take multiple day trips in them.
Yeah.
And this looked like that car just from those stickers.
Yeah.
So when you had it towed, I said, tow it to the shop.
Yeah.
So she tows it over to the shop. And gosh, this has been a while back. And we pulled it in the shop, and it just sat there for a long time because we were busy as usual. And finally one day, changed the battery out. I think all we did was change the battery out, turn the key, and it started.
Yeah.
And then did a tiny bit of carburetor adjustment, and it idled and ran perfectly. Then I kind of got a chance to look over it, and it's a really, really well cared for like well-loved machine. It's got obviously the factory motor in it that's hot rodded up. So this is actually faster than it would have been for the factory. And then someone added air conditioning to it, which is, they never made a car with air conditioning.
Yeah.
Like AMG did that later in the 70s with
Yeah,
their
yeah,
older, bigger cars.
Yeah.
But a car this size to have air conditioning is kind of incredible. And then, yeah, all the upgrades and things that people normally do, like carburetor and some other stuff they did to it. And yeah, then from there, I think we fixed one brake line.
Yeah.
And one brake seal on the rear drum.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we drove it. I put probably 20 miles on it. And I know you've waited to drive it so that we could film it. This is true.
So we want it to be super organic.
Yeah.
I have not driven this.
She's seen the car run, and it's been sitting in her house, and she didn't drive it until we had time to come over,
Yeah.
so I could kind of give her some tips.
And I haven't-
It's not easy to drive. It's
Yeah.
cantankerous.
And I haven't driven stick shift in a while, but of course I know how to do it because I have a motorcycle. So
Yeah, you're gonna be good. Are you bragging? You're saying you're not gonna stall it at all?
I mean, hopefully not. We'll find out.
Well, I got it to start a while ago, but I don't think it's gonna like just drive off.
Yeah.
It may take a little bit of work, but we'll see. Okay, and then yeah, I think the goal is you'll drive it and hopefully love it,
Yeah.
and then we decide what to do with it next, right?
Yeah.
Do you like it just as a lawn ornament at this part?
I know it's been a lot. Well, I mean, everybody wants to take pictures in front of it. Everyone's like, ooh, ah. I've had a couple of people offer to buy it. So.
Really,
Yeah.
just like out of nowhere, come over and
Yeah.
see that it's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
No, they don't want to buy this car. It's too. It would be really expensive,
Yeah.
right? All right, cool. Well then, I think let's do it. Let's get in the damn thing. Go for a ride.
I'm ready.
Okay, now that my shirt matches the door,
Yeah.
we're,
And it's Florian's shirt.
yeah, we're good to go. This is amazing. This for me is a little tougher. All right, go ahead. Tin can. I'm just getting my head in. But then once you're in it,
Oh my gosh. This is so
it's
fun.
surprisingly good. Okay. So we have no emergency brake.
All right, this is the brake.
Yep.
Hold on. How do we do this
The
again?
brake, they're all really close together. You
And
good?
the right is the brake.
Well, the
No.
right is the gas. Yeah, you're right. You
Oh
got
my god, it's been
clutch.
so long since I've
So-
driven.
oh no way, you didn't tell me that. It's gonna make it more interesting.
All right, wait again. Tell me what's again.
Okay, so you got a clutch on the left. That's
The-
gas on the right.
Oh, so don't touch
Brake.
that yet.
That's brake. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then brake is the middle. Okay, got it.
So,
Just like
So-
riding a bike.
all right. So you're gonna go to neutral first,
Okay.
just to be safe. All right.
Start it.
Yeah. Let it on. There you go. Yeah, it's running. All right, now there you go. Yeah, go ahead. Get a sense of it. In fact, put
Put
your
it
left foot on the
first?
brake. Put your left foot on the brake.
Is my left foot not on the brake right now?
No, it's on the clutch. You're on the clutch.
Oh.
Your left foot is on the clutch.
I don't want to let that go.
You can let it go because we're in neutral.
Oh, because we're neutral. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And
It's
then go
okay.
put your left foot on the brake. Left foot.
Oh, left foot on the brake.
All right. Now give it some gas. And I want you to get a feel of the
Oh,
accelerator.
okay.
Don't be afraid to rev it because it's a rev happy little motor. I know the tachometer doesn't work, but you know,
Oh.
that's fine. That's fine. We'll fix that later.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now you
I
can
feel
just
like
go
these
ahead.
are. I
Put
feel
your
like
left
I
foot
have
on the
big
clutch.
feet.
Yeah, I know. Well, you should try being me. I drove this with boots on the other day.
I should wear like little ballet slippers.
All right. So we're gonna go all the way over. Sorry. This is all the way over, and I'm gonna show you real quick.
Okay.
Is reverse, but you just want to go in the middle. So wherever it rests in neutral,
Yeah.
which is right here,
Yeah.
that's first, and then second is back.
Oh, so that's first?
That's first. That's it.
Oh, it's not to the left enough.
No, no.
Okay. All right, so let's do this. No seatbelt.
Yeah, it's okay. Run over the camera guy if you can.
All right,
Let's
perfect.
get extra points. Yeah, no power steering. Give it gas. Go ahead. Let it on the clutch. Let all the way out. Let all the way out. There you go. All right, brake. There you go. You don't have to rev it much, believe it or not, because it's got a lot of torque.
Okay.
It's a small little motor, but the car weighs so little.
Oh my God, this is so fun.
So-
There's no. Oh, the rear view mirror's up there.
Yeah. They call those wing mirrors.
Wing mirrors.
Look at you. You got it. Man, you acted like you didn't know what you were doing.
Well, it's been a
It's
while.
so easy.
It's been a while.
I know. It's better to do that than to overclaim.
Is that 3?
Yeah, you got it. You got it. It's telling you the car is really easy to drive and surprisingly comfortable,
Wow.
even
yeah.
though it's tiny.
One of my sister's boyfriend, when I shifted into
Go
4
ahead.
now,
Yeah, go ahead.
one of my sister's boyfriend taught me how to drive stick shift when I was in high school.
See how fast this thing is? What you don't understand is this is really quick for a car of this age.
Oh my God.
You get up there, be careful with the brakes the first time because you'll see what they're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but they're.
But they're not as good as
Yeah,
your car.
yeah,
as your
yeah,
Porsche.
yeah.
So go right.
Do the blinkers work or no?
Yeah, they do.
Wait, where is the blinker?
Oh, you know what? It's here.
Oh, that little thing?
That's it. See this?
Oh my god, how fun is that?
Yeah. It's a little toggle. I mean, this is all custom stuff. He did all
So
this
wait,
custom.
you just push it to the right
Yeah,
and then
when
push it
you're
to the left?
And then
Oh
when
my
you're
god,
done,
how
put it back
fun
in
is
the middle.
that?
It doesn't auto-return.
Yeah.
You can just leave it on.
Well, my Triumph doesn't auto-return either.
Oh, right. It doesn't.
I know.
Yeah, well, that's pretty normal in a lot of
Yeah,
motorcycles.
no, for sure.
Yeah, you're good whenever you want.
Oh. What kind of gas would this take?
Anything. It'll run on old gas.
Yeah, that's what it's used
really
to.
low compression by comparison to a modern. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my-
Oops. It's all right.
What am I in?
Yeah, you're in neutral. There you go.
Oh, and I gotta turn my blinker off.
Now, when you go to second, rev it out. Just hold it. Floor it.
Oh, he's starting to get
Floor it.
rich.
There you go. That's good. Now shift. But it revs higher than you would think.
Yeah, it
All right,
really
now watch
does.
this. Test the brakes. Go ahead. Like, it works really well.
Wow. No, it's
Surprisingly.
great. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be super janky
It's
and
easy to drive. I mean, it can't. Again, I didn't know your skill level. This is something that I think is really cool. So we can do. I can't remember where the thing was, but it pushes in and out. I did it earlier.
Oh, to have it. Oh wow.
Depending on where you want it.
So, did rally racers like want that? Is that? I mean,
It's
was
an
that a
adjustable thing.
function?
For me, I can't get out of the car if it's pushed
Oh.
in. My knee won't clear this.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it's just all about
It's just
where
two,
you put
oh,
your
it's
seat.
two settings or
Yeah,
or
it actually
anywhere?
should tighten up. Go ahead. Oh, all
Oh,
right.
oopsie.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's not an old car unless someone honks at
Yeah.
you from behind.
Sounds great though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You got it. It's no big deal. You can drive this thing anywhere. So it'll float down the highway at probably 60 all day.
Wow. Yeah, what do you think I could get this up to?
100.
Really?
Yeah. Should be close to 100 miles an hour. I think the factory one was rated to do up to 102 miles an hour, which is pretty fast in a car this small, right?
Wow. So are people still racing these cars?
Yes, absolutely. In
At
fact,
like-
there are spec classes specifically for like MGTDs, the older versions. You find it. You can go to second, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm a second.
You just let the clutch out. You don't have to rev it much because it's got so much
Oh,
torque.
okay.
Yeah. You got it. Don't you love how there's this like little cutout and you just stick your hand up under
And I love all this wood paneling.
Yeah. And the red. I love the red interior.
And it's so fun, the little rearview mirrors over on those sides. I have to adjust those.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
need to
really
be
see them.
Otherwise they're useless.
Yeah. Blinker on.
There you go. Wow, look at that. The hole just opened up for you. Did you see how well it handles? For a little, that's what they were known for. They were just really well balanced handling cars. I love that you're so good at it. I'm not just saying that, by the way. I would be over here like this if you weren't. I would be nervous.
Well, it's all my motorcycle riding experience prepared me for this
There
moment.
you go. Oh, look at that. You're a natural. No problem. That driving a 911 every day. You're used to driving a sports car.
Yeah. Wait, what was I
Yeah,
in?
you
That
were
was
in
second?
second.
Okay,
That's
not
third.
third. Okay.
But the truth is, you could have just gone straight to fourth too. Like, it wouldn't hurt it to go straight to
okay.
fourth because you're just idling along anyway.
And then the turn-in's here somewhere?
Yes, ma'am. Right after the.
Oh,
See
okay.
where he's standing? You're just gonna go drive right by him. Oh, slow down. You're right there. Yeah, I like how aggressive you are. Go ahead. Just pull straight over in the shade over there.
Oh, over there under the
Yeah.
tree?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, that's second.
That was fun. You're good. That's fine. That's good. We got it. Sort of.
Sort of.
So
That's
just put
neutral.
it in. Yeah, put it in first though when you kill it, so it doesn't.
Oh, really?
So it doesn't roll off.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can leave it in gear.
Good point.
Woo!
And just for the record, that was Alan making all that noise just now with the gears.
I grabbed it. I thought she had the clutch in gear. It's my fault. So, what'd you think?
It was so great. I mean, I just thought it was, I mean, it's so smooth. I mean, it's really such a smooth ride. I thought it was just going to be like really herky-jerky and grinding the gears, and I thought it would be really hard, and I thought I'd have to like use a little muscle in it, and it's just like...
No big deal.
No big deal.
Right? There's no rattles or squeaks. It'll probably cruise the highway 65, 70 miles an hour, which isn't a big deal. But for around town, it's kind of perfect.
Yeah, so
We already
great.
got one good horn thumbs up just in the couple miles we drove it. So.
I know my reaction was just like, what am I doing wrong? And it's like, oh wait, I'm in a classic car that somebody's like drooling over. Okay, I gotta get used to people being like, beep, beep.
They probably thought we were broken down on the side of the road, even though we were just fine.
Oh yeah,
sitting
true.
there waiting.
True.
Well, so I had thoughts about what could be done with it. I mean, I know your original thought was just to sell the car because you have enough cars, but what I want you to do is to fall in love with it. So I think you should go drive it.
Yeah, no,
and enjoy it the way it is.
I'm falling in love.
Yeah, and deciding, what you want to do. But I had thoughts of like, this is a really good model for electric conversion to make it battery powered because you don't have to add power steering. It's so lightweight, it's easy to drive. You put an electric motor in the front, some batteries up there. There's a sizable trunk back here you could put batteries in as well. And you could just use the factory setup and it'd be electric and probably get like 100 or 150 miles out of it in a range.
Do you think there's an MG on the planet that's
electric powered? Yes.
There is?
Yes, because I Googled this. I went and looked for it. But they're using the more modern MGs and they're trying to make like a production version
I see.
kind of thing. But yeah, the older MGs, MGBs, they've been converting to electric power. And they're like, $200,000 MGs.
Yeah.
But this is more like a oversized golf cart.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
It just handles better and it has a lot of cool. I
Yeah.
mean, the tail lights, the styling, and the grill, it's just, there's a lot more cool in this than there is in a Tesla.
Yeah.
Per se. But it would be kind of a, I don't know, in addition to your motorcycle. It's just like want to go for an afternoon drive when the weather's nice.
Yeah.
This is a perfect thing. And you can see, like, even though it's tiny, there's plenty of room for the two of us to be in it.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And can you imagine if it were electric? Now, the motor and the AC, it's great. I'm not saying that it's not worth, someone would really love the car exactly as it is.
Yeah.
But the way things are changing, electric power is really cool. So, but again, I completely support you keeping it exactly as it is.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm open. Let's do it.
Yeah. You really?
Yeah.
All right, well, go for a drive.
Okay.
And enjoy it and see what you think. Now's the time of video where most people ask for money or donations or whatever. I'm not gonna ask you for that. What I'm gonna say to you is, if you wanna see more videos and you wanna learn more of what we've learned, and you wanna see a deep dive into a lot of these topics, go to our website and buy something. We sell everything from motorcycle gear, helmets, motorcycle parts, specialized tools. We sell lots of things, and they've all taken us years to figure out what the best stuff is, and we figured it out. So go to revivalcycles.com. There's some really good stuff there. Everything from like kick-ass hand grips from Posh to Radiance LED lighting and everything in between. We want to teach you what we know, but this stuff takes time and it takes real effort to make these videos and make them good for you guys. So go support us by helping yourself to the cool stuff you already need. And it helps us because we make a little bit of profit and then we can justify doing more videos. Thanks for your support.